Yes, sir, man. We back live on Support District Radio.
My radio, Phoenix.
Marlon the Great. My man's Chief still on the ones and twos. Hitting y'all with the quick tonight. Man, we got a house full tonight, actually. We got special guest Spider Loke in the building.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? My man came through. He surprised me. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I get a little starstruck sometimes. You know. It's just me personally.
About these funny things.
You know, but it's just it happens sometimes like that. Usually, I don't. For me, seeing people. Not necessarily knowing them in person, but when you see somebody on TV, when you finally meet them, it happens like that. You know, you just can't help it sometimes. So I mean, cats probably don't.
I've been there.
Yeah, cats probably don't always come at you.
I felt that way the first time I met Ice Cube.
Yeah, you done seen things a lot of us ain't seen. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I mean?
I understand.
See, that'll
levels to that shit, though.
it is. That'll probably fuck me up if I seen Q.
Fuck me up. I was the hardest nigga out in the round until I seen Q. I seen Q. I turned to a 9-year-old. I was in Atlanta too. We was in Atlanta. I didn't expect to see him. I was in the hotel, came down, seen that nigga.
That's one of
Shout out to Q.
That's one of your guys coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it turned into me meeting him, and he blessed me with a verse shortly thereafter. So
okay,
I gotta shout out Q.
So
kept
I
it real solid.
Like I met a couple cats that I done respected doing what I do as far as comedy coming up. I would say that happened when I met Kid from Kid and Play.
I could imagine.
Like it.
That's why you rock the hairstyle. Well, no, I'm just saying it is similar, correct?
It's similar.
Okay,
it's similar.
Okay.
I'm kind of like
everything is retro now. Throwback too. Yeah. And it's Throwback Friday. So flashback.
Everything is retro. Like I'd like to call myself Odell Beckham Jr. with cable.
I can see that too.
I'm Odell with cable.
What's the cable?
The cable one. Don't be the.
What was the other one then?
No, the other one is with he the one catching passes in the NFL. I work at State Farm in the daytime. He's sponsored by State Farm. I work for State Farm. It's kind of one and the two. Yeah. But no, man, Spider Loke in the building. Thank you, man, for coming through and just stopping by.
My pleasure.
I support District Radio. One of the better guests I can say I done had some cats in the game come through. But like I say, when you have cats that come through that I'm from the West Coast, so I grew up on that. You know what I mean? When you hear an authentic sound, you get that authentic shit. It's you.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? You feel it.
Yeah.
So
indeed. Can't mimic that.
You can't mimic it. I mean, especially when it's come from your chest, come from your heart. So we was just chopping it up out back. I had spoke to you about G Unit. Just what you've been up to. I mean, I know you being seen, so I know you got something coming for us pretty soon. The project is on the way.
At all costs is the title. My movement is the Baymac movement, which is an acronym for Be About Your Money at All Costs.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 A's at the end, not 2 C's. Everybody tended to spell it with 2 C's because they just automatically think the Crip shit. So there's 2 A's, 1 C. Baymac, Be About Your Money at All Costs. At all costs coming first quarter. It's my new joint. It's independent movement. Just SPI.
SPI?
Yeah, that's what it is. SPI.
You ready to get back? You ready to get back out there and get back? To what you do?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Indeed.
What is it about getting out there and performing and doing your music? What about it do you miss the most?
Oh man, it's just I've been performing quite consistently. Not in pretty large venues, but what I do appreciate about performing the most is just bumping into a bunch of people that I don't know that know me.
Yeah.
And can relate to me, and the things that I write are usually intimate to me as a person. So for somebody else to learn it, know it, and appreciate it before they meet me is just like a whole nother high that it's hard to explain.
Yeah. It definitely is. I mean, like when you're doing something and you in that lane, like everybody, it's a lot of people like us. It's a lot of people like you. It's a lot of people like me. But everybody don't have that voice, or everybody can't speak up and say certain things. So when you do get that authentic person that run into you, that's either reciting your lyrics or talking about your projects or whatnot. I mean, that's a part of you. You express a lot for people.
Indeed.
So it goes hand in hand. One hand wash the other one.
Indeed.
So on this new project, you got any producers or any artists you haven't worked with?
Not nobody worth talking about right now. They'll be all surprises.
All surprises.
It's all about me, really.
All about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say we're gonna have to read the credits in the CD.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really interested in all that, it'll be on there. Everybody get they do. Yep.
Well, I definitely look forward to hearing it.
Yeah.
You're in town tonight. You're gonna be out at Fox's Cabaret.
That's what I think the name of the spot is. Fox's, right?
Fox's.
I said it's gonna be a bunch of foxes in the foxhole.
Yeah, I hear it goes down.
We gonna go check them out.
It's gonna be definitely live over there. My man Carvel's in the building with us as well.
What it do? Big C.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's going down tonight, man. It's going down, Bird City Fly First Fridays, oh boy.
He like Suge Knight alter ego. He like a Crip Suge Knight. He like
the super light skinned Suge.
He like a twin.
Shout out to Suge Knight holding it down.
There you go. There you go.
Doing hard time.
Yeah, definitely, man. Suge been getting it. He been getting it lately. I mean,
he been chasing that for quite some time.
I mean,
finally getting what he was looking for.
That's what it kind of seemed like.
It is, and a lot of times when you're in dirt, you do it to yourself. Yes. I mean, you wanted to put this image out there and portray a certain thing. Now you got to live it. But I mean, he in jail for running somebody over with a car, ain't he?
He's for that, amongst other things. What I understand. Shout out Suge though, man.
Shout out Suge. Suge done a lot. I mean, you gotta
Suge did a lot for the West Coast.
Suge did a lot for the West Coast. He might have did it. He did it in a dirty way. Suge was like a pusher.
Well, it's a dirty game.
America was a dirty game. This country was established.
It might not have occurred if he didn't do the dirt.
Suge didn't create the game. He played it. You know what I'm saying?
He played it, but what he did was
he played the hell out of it. That's what he did.
He turned around and played himself.
He fucked a lot of people that made him a lot of money.
No, the game has been.
The game is set up that way.
Basically, since the music industry started.
Yeah. It's nothing new.
Yeah. I mean, it was a whole. It was a cycle in the West Coast from Dre and Easy, and it just spread over. You know what I mean? Suge did it to Dre, did it to Snoop. I mean, Easy was making money off Dre.
Suge didn't realize the fucking was supposed to stop when it got to yourself. He fucked himself.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You know, shout out Suge Knight, big homie from the West. You know. And we were speaking about. I mentioned Compton. You know, how'd you feel about the NWA movie when it dropped?
I loved it. It was a movie that I knew every inch of it before I saw it, meaning that it really stuck to the story that I realized and already knew to be true.
Yeah.
The story that I experienced as a youngster. I watched them go through what they went through, and they didn't get away from reality too much, so I liked it.
I enjoyed it a lot for the simple fact that it kind of like, I almost felt like it was able to bring that sound back. You know, because the West Coast sound it's starting to change.
You hear that shit now, though.
Yeah.
You hear those same records now.
You hear those same records
at the red
now.
light, people was bumping that shit again.
Yeah.
But
I think that Easy track was back on Billboard Top 100.
Yeah. But why they made Easy look bad in the movie, though? Shout out to Lil Easy, my nigga, Eastside Crip.
You know why Easy looked the way you know why he looked the way he looked in the movie? Because he wasn't here to portray his character. Dre
wasn't here to defend himself.
Yeah, Dre's behind the dude that's playing him.
Suge was here. Suge was here. He got portrayed the way that they saw him. To me, the movie was an extension of the song "No Vaseline." It was the song. The movie's told the same exact story that the song.
They didn't play.
Then they played the whole motherfucking song through the whole movie. Yeah. They played the whole song.
Yeah.
They didn't
even get into the Easy disc with Dre.
They didn't get none of that. The whole Ruthless Death Row shit.
And that nigga Easy was coughing.
Yeah.
He was coughing a whole lot in the movie, begging niggas to be down with him. They made him look hard in the beginning when it first kicked off. After that, he started coughing.
Yeah,
I think
it fucked up.
I think, like we say, that sound, that West Coast sound, it was able to do that because the West Coast sound actually has been going into another direction. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a lot of new young cats coming up. Tyga, just the way it sounds is different now. Yes. I mean, it's all mustard.
Right. You know what happened? People took the West Coast identity and they kind of like eliminated the need for who we were because everybody else did what we do, and they added something to it that made it a little more than what we were doing. And they figured they did it better than us, and we kind of lost our identity. We tried to start mimicking what we see other people do.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a few people that's coming back, that's experienced some success, that's bringing it a little bit back to the original West Coast sound and culture. So.
Which artist can you say is actually doing that, going back to that lane?
Nipsey, I got to shout out.
Nipsey's
a breath of fresh air for me.
Nipsey's a smart young brother, man. He's a very smart cat. You know what I mean? Cat. And I think he could do a lot for the West Coast for the simple fact that he's young, but he got that old sound.
Yeah,
like he definitely. I mean,
he has we did soul.
Nipsey show out here, man, a couple years ago. He got a whole club shut down. Was that Nipsey? That was Nipsey. Got the club shut.
He can get it done.
What club was it? Clubhouse. They could shut it down.
Yeah, he could get it done.
Like shut it down. You know, so it's definitely. Yeah, he wasn't even there yet.
No.
Old girl ran out. She got shot. I was like, "Is you bleed?"
Damn.
I was in the girls' bathroom ducking for cover. They was bussing. Like I'm talking about on the hood of the car. Like it went down that night. It was crazy.
He's
Wild West.
I love LA, man. I love going out to LA. I love Compton.
That's what's up, man.
I love Compton for the simple fact that I grew up seeing this stuff in movies. You know, like the first time I went to LA, I'm on the freeway. I'm looking around like I felt like I was on Colors. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like cement. Like you see the cement and the spray paint and the fences, and that's LA.
Don't let a lowrider drive by.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I went to Compton, man. I stayed at the Crystal Palace, right?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Well, I go to and I perform in NoHo, but every time I go, I stay at Crystal Palace.
That motherfucker raggedy, man.
It's raggedy, but it be
gotta upgrade your lifestyle.
It's a weed man there.
Oh man, you just gotta give my number.
I go down there with the Asians. I be down there playing Keno.
There'll be a lot of Asians.
This nigga said he playing Keno.
It's a Ross around the corner, the swap meet up the street. You know what I mean? I'll be good. I'll be good right there.
Swap meet shut down.
It shut down right there? Yeah.
The one on Long Beach Boulevard.
But see, I got bamboozled the first time. The promoters had booked my room there.
They had you think you was
and I was like, Crystal Palace. I Googled it first. Beautiful picture.
Good on the pictures, yeah.
Beautiful pictures.
I had that same furniture in that motherfucker like in '89.
I pulled up. Crystal was darked out. The lights weren't even on in Crystal. That motherfucker just said Palace. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me get the slingshot out the back seat and then I get out. But I love LA, man. I used to ride to LA just
hit me up next time you come to the town, man.
I definitely will, bro. You know what I mean? Because
you in my area.
Yeah, I love it out there. It's beautiful people. The thing I like about it is I used to hate niggas from LA. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Damn.
But I'm gonna jump the gun.
Just flat out.
Damn. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you why. I used to think niggas from LA was arrogant. I thought I had too much bravado. But then I went.
Arrogance?
But then I went.
Okay.
And I learned, like, if you're not like that and you live in LA, like, that shit'll eat you up. You gotta be like that. Like, you have to have a bravado.
So where you originally from?
I'm from Phoenix.
A place where people walk around with pistols on their hips
all day,
and we have too much bravado.
but to us out here, we look at a cat with a pistol and I usually like, oh, he a punk. You know, that to me, that's what unless you going to do something. I mean, your pistols. You don't need to be walking around with a pistol unless you're just scared. You need protection like that. Honestly. You know what I mean? You put yourself in certain positions. You don't need to live.
Half the guys you see in LA with their bravado is because it might not be showing. It's because they have a pistol backing their bravado up. Well, yeah, that's where it comes from. Yeah.
But then again, like I say, you got to live like that. There, just when I first rode up Crenshaw, on a Friday night, kicking it at Ralph's, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. Right. You know what I mean?
The nice part. The Mexicans catch you where you from, that's it.
Yeah.
Did they edit homes?
Yeah, I learned that from Grand Theft Auto. You ever pull in the Mexican hood on Grand Theft Auto? They shoot you up quick as hell.
This nigga's stupid.
You ever pull in the Mexican hood on Grand Theft Auto?
Man, cut it out.
I mean, they shooting up the car and everything. Man, we're going to get into a quick break, man. We got Spider Logue live on Support District Radio.
My Radio Phoenix.
Let's work. Hit him with some more quick. Let's go.